to go back out there with the truck and a rope, work on those tree limbs and the dead tree. I want to check the barn. I haven't seen my cat this morning. I wonder if she went to have kittens somewhere. She's nowhere in sight. There's some buzzards flying around, as usual. Looks like the, what do you call this? Mulberry is budding out. It's got small leaves on it. There's a buzzard. I'm gonna go to the barn. Maybe she had them out there, kittens out in the barn. I checked everywhere else I could find. There's the two hydrangeas over there. The other one over here. And the red bowl over there. And the white bowl over here. It's still pretty windy. But it's a south wind, so it's warm. Bully, I'm not here for you. I'm looking for the cat. There aren't too many places. Too many places to hide here. I don't think she had it here. Cat, but I see a carpenter bee buzzing around. Just that one so far. I hear some others. I can hear them. Yeah. They're up in there. They're going in and out of the holes. I can see them. It's hard to spray up there. Find a different way to do that. No cat. No cat with kittens anyway. Walking all over your hay, boy. But you still got a big pile there, so he's got something to eat. You can dig for it. Alright. No corn today, and no cat. I didn't find what I was looking for. And I'm not going to give him corn. I know you want some, but I got other things to do today. Maybe this evening when I come to give them some water. There's some more carpenter bees. Oh, look at them. But barn's already got full of holes in previous years. I sprayed permethrin in the last couple of years, but it seemed like it kills them temporarily. I need to find a different method. Because part that broke off. I think that tree's dead. There's water coming off. Anyway, I'm going to head back out there. I'm watching the weather to see what's going on. Sometimes the wind calms down. And other times it's really strong. The other one's over there. 4:40 p.m. and it's about 73 degrees and windy. This 2:40 p.m. radar shows there's some rain out to the west of me. I don't know what I'm going to get out of it, but I'm going to go out to the big pasture until it does rain and see if I can pull a few limbs down with a rope in the truck. If not today, I'll do it some other time. Going to the radar, there's some rain over there. Somewhere northwest of me. I don't know if it's moving this way or not. I didn't look for that. But it could be coming, so I better get something done if I'm going to do it. Okay. Let's see what I can do. I put this fence up and gate yesterday. Oh boy. Hope I can pull them branches down. So I don't pull them down now before I burn that pile. I think they're all going to fall into the creek. And I don't want that. There's the tree I'm going to work on. I already pushed it with the tractor. I just got to see if I can pull those dead limbs down. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that, pushing them logs up with that blade. But I got it. Of course, I carried a lot of smaller ones up by hand, but I did what I set out to do there. Now I see if I can pull those dead limbs off the top. They ought to break off pretty easy since the tree's hollow and it's been dead for quite a few years. I don't know if I can push that gate off or not. It's not chained. Look at the wind. Look at the wind. Look at the wind blowing that redbud around. I'm gonna try to bump it. It just propped up on that gate there, on that post. Okay, yeah. I need to make a wider turn. Let's do it better. Okay, now I can turn. I think if I can just bump that, it should come off. Almost. Come on. Oof, I got hung up a little bit. But I got it. I'm going to have to close it though. Or somebody went by. Let's watch them go up that hill. There's a creek crossing there. Just concrete and a small culvert. Yeah. That's a steep climb though. Whenever I go up that hill, I'll go up it with four-wheel drive. Otherwise, my rear wheels spin in the loose rocks. Anyway, that's enough of that. Okay. Let's see what I can do from the ground first. Getting cloudy. Looks like rain. Got her out there on that side. No. I'm not going to burn it today, but I would like to pull them dead branches down if I can. Looks like there's two big ones on either side on the top, and then there's another little smaller one on this side, and I can't tell if there's something on the left side below, near the middle. But I know there's three big limbs I got to try to pull down, and I don't think there's much holding them up there, because the trunk is hollow and it's been dead for years, so I'm thinking it's pretty rotten. Let's go see what I can do. Here's a view from my rear view camera on the truck. Oh. Not quite as windy down here. I think most of the wind's being blocked. I can hear the wind strong by those trees there in that hill. I'm sort of in a calm area here, which is good for me. Okay, I can feel a few drops. If there's a rain coming, it's going to come from that direction. Or up that way. But I'm working over here. I got a rope. I got a weight that I can put on my rope to fling it over I think I'm going to start with this. Well, since I'm going to do it, I might as well go. I'll throw it over both of them. Maybe they'll both come down at the same time. Up there. Yeah, I'll do that one, these two first, and then I'll pull that one. I think I need to pull that one off that way. There's a little bitty one there, but that don't amount to nothing. These are the ones I want to get. Well, I just had a few sprinkles, enough to get me wet, but it stopped now. So let me tie that up. I reach the other end. I'll tie it off to the truck. We're coming back. Let's see what I can do. I got the rope tied to my hitch, and I think most of the rain went that way. But I think there's some more coming. Yeah. So I don't know, I better hurry up and get this done. I don't want to get too wet. Rope tied to those two limbs. Hopefully they come down easy. So it's coming down now. I might only get that one branch or two branches taken down. It keeps raining like this. Let's we'll put it forward. Hope that rope don't break. It's only a good rope I got. Helps if I put it in drive. I'm not going to record it. I just want to drive. Let me get out. That's the end. Hey! Oh, my door shut. I'm getting wet. Well, those two limbs came down, and I don't want to get out and train it. I don't have a raincoat. Maybe I managed to pull the limbs down. But I don't want to get out to untie the rope. Or do the other one because I'm getting too wet. I'm going to sit here and wait. Maybe the rain will pass me by. It's hard to see. And I'm going to get wet. Yeah, the limbs are there. Yeah, I'm with my rope. Yeah, okay. I gotta close my window again. Just wait. Wait and see what happens. Radar showed that it wasn't a very big line of rain coming through. Maybe I'll just wait long enough. Hope it don't get too muddy out here though. I'd like to finish this today. Pull the limbs down anyway. Well, it's not raining hard, but it's raining steady. And it's raining onto me here. I'm getting wet. Yeah, a little bit harder now. I guess I'll just wait it out. Nothing else I can do. Even if I go home now, I'm just going to get wet opening, closing gates. Yeah. So, oh, let it up a little bit. Nope. It comes and goes. What? What's that old saying? Something can't last all day or all forever. Got to end sometime, right? I can open the window on the north side because the rain's blowing in from the south. That's where the wind's coming from. So I can open that window and no rain's coming in. It's looking to the north. There's my barn up there behind those trees. So at least I get some fresh air. Since I got wet, I smell like a wet dog. Well, not really, but you know what I meant. My dirty shirt, sweaty shirt from this morning got a little wet. And it's kind of ripe. It is letting up a little bit, but it's still enough to get me wet. There it comes. There it comes. Nothing coming in this window though. It's just on the very edge, on the outside of the window. There. Still nothing coming. Still nothing on the inside though. If I open the south window, I get drenched. Yeah, south window. We got water running down from the roof. It's raining on this side. 2:30 and the rain's slowing down a little bit. Yeah, not quite as dark now either. But I can still hear a few raindrops. I roll my window down and get the water droplets off the outside. It's still hitting the window. And it hit me when I opened the window. But not as much. It's lighter now, so I think it's going to end soon. Yeah. I think it's moving on. Yeah. A few more minutes and I think I'll go when I chance it. There's still a few drops coming down, but not like before. Yeah. It's just a light sprinkle now. I still don't want to get wet. I'm able to wipe off my side mirror. There's still some rain coming in. There's only a few drops. Yeah. I brought them two down. I'm going to go out and take a look pretty soon. As soon as the rain lets up a little bit more. Yeah, there's still enough rain to hit the windshield. Let's see how many drops accumulate. I just used the wiper. I don't hear nothing on the roof, but I can see little droplets. Yeah, it's just a real light rain now. I think I can handle that. I'm going to take a look. At least get my rope off the limbs. and maybe hook another limb. Getting a little wet, but not too wet. The wind's still blowing pretty strong. Looks like I tore off a whole side there. And when I tear this one down, it looks like the rain's coming back. Yeah. Gotta get a couple more shots for it. Wetter again. Yeah, once I pull that one down, then I don't have to worry so much about it falling in. Oh! Now I'm getting wet. My phone's getting wet. Okay, I gotta go back to the truck. Well, that lull in the rain didn't last long. Now it's raining hard again. Harder. Enough to get me soaked. Yeah, now I'm all wet. I guess I'll sit and wait some more. I waited this long. What the wind's doing to the rain on the windshield. Well, it was blowing it sideways. This video is just about rain on the windshield now. So much for a lull. You know, it's raining harder now than it was when it came down earlier. Now I'm fogging up inside the truck. I got my blower on. Let me just start the truck. I don't want to wear my battery down. There you go. There's less fog now. It's letting up again, but fooled me once. Some people can look up the weather radar on their phone, but I don't do that. One, I don't know how, and I don't like to use the internet on my phone. I got a very basic phone plan. I don't think I want to use any internet. It's slacking off again. But not enough for me. I want it to stop this time before I venture outside again. Well, it's been raining for about 15 minutes now. It's still blowing in from the south. So I gotta keep this window shut. And I'm fogging up again as I turn the truck off. I can leave this window open because there's no water coming in here. Maybe a few drops right along there. A few drops. Nothing major. Really hard now. Hope I don't get stuck when I try to get out of here. See, it looks like I'm outside the dry window. This is lasting longer than I expected. I've never had to sit and watch it before. Usually when it rains, I'm in the house, I just watch something on the internet or something, and then when I can hear that it stopped, I go back outside. Now it's slowing down a little bit. Oh, another wave of rain. Strong too, heavy. There's a little lull in the rain, very short. I was able to untie my rope from the limbs, and I'm going to pretty wet, pretty soggy out here. And I'm going to see if I can reposition the truck to pull that other branch down next time the rain lets up. I've got four-wheel drive on it, but I don't want to make too much of a mess. Two big branches on the other side were pulled down. Now I'm on this side to get that top branch. Let's see if that'll work. Hey, it stopped raining. Alright. Well, it's 4 p.m. I can't guarantee the temperature is correct, but the date and the time is. Let's see if I can hook that other branch up there. It looks like I backed up to the south side. I want to pull it off toward the south. I want that limb to fall more onto where the other ones are. Let's see if I can get a rope around it. I don't know about the temperature, but I know the date and the time are correct. The temperature, it might be warmer or cooler than that temperature. And it's raining just a little bit. Too much for me to get out, though. I mean, I'm already wet, so it really doesn't matter if I get wetter. I just don't like the feel of it on the back. I'll just wait some more. It's not raining a lot. Just enough to slow me down. I think I showed this before. There's a creek. Yeah. I didn't want all that stuff to fall into the creek once I start burning it here. Some of it still might fall in, but not a whole lot. This is the two branches I pulled off. They're still connected to the trunk over there. Well, maybe not. That one broke off, but this one's still connected to the bark, trunk, whatever side, whatever you want to call it, the shell. But that's the one I got to work on right there. I got to hook a rope around it. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh, I hear thunder now to the south. Where'd all the cattle go? They're gone. They went up to the hay. Still sprinkling a little bit, but not too bad. Yeah, my road looks greener. Going up, I haven't driven on it, and I don't know how long. Ooh, I don't know if I want to be under this thunder. Look at that cloud. Let me just take advantage of this lack of rain here. That's a rumbling right there. Could be another rain coming. Let's see if I can loop a rope around that. Okay, let's go. Well, I got the rope looped over the branch, but then it started raining again, and truck was too far away. I still had the rope tied to the truck, and I was too far away for it to come down far enough. So I backed up, and then it started raining again. When it stops raining again, I'll finish tying off that branch, and then I can pull it down, and then I'll be done out here today, because I'll clean up. It's too muddy to clean up all the branches. It's too wet. So as long as I get them down, I can clean them up and pile them up later. Yeah. Still raining a little bit. I almost got it done. Just got that one more branch to do, and I'll be done. Well, this rain might be interfering with my tree project today, but I'd rather get some rain because we were getting pretty dry. I need some rain to make this grass grow faster. So I don't mind sitting waiting for the rain to come, dump what they got out of the cloud, and then move on. Once they're low, I'll finish this job. I'm just glad it's raining. I was hoping for some rain. Supposed to be some more rain, was it Friday or Saturday? Something like that. Yeah, better chance. And this was only a slight chance for rain today, like in the 40s. So I'm glad it rained, even though it's interfering with my tree job. I can put up with it as long as the grass grows better. Raindrops seem bigger now, unless it's my imagination. I'm more or less facing the wind right now. Maybe that's why it feels different. Rain's slowing up. I think it's starting to clear up on the western sky over there. I'll get a little rain. You can see the water draining off the roof. But it's slower now than it was. Yeah, I think it won't be long. I'll be able to get out and finish this job. Well, I don't hear the rain. There's still some water coming off the roof. Not enough to worry about. I think it stopped. I'm going to get out. Yeah. I think it's going to stop. It's lighting. It's clearing out on the west there. Over here. Yeah, still a south wind coming here. And with my wet shirt, it's cold. There's that pair of trees. There and over there. Yeah, I'm gonna work on these little. I'm gonna work on all these trees this summer. There's a thorn bush I gotta get rid of too. Maybe I should cut that down and burn it when I burn this other tree here. Where was I? Oh yeah, I got the rope over it. I just got to get it. I had to back up to get some slack so I could reach it. And then once I tie it off, I'll yank that down, and then I'll be done. Today, can't burn nothing, it's too wet. Oh no! Rain, I wasted my time. Oh, here it goes. Another sprinkle. Oh my gosh. I better sit this one out too. Too much talking and not enough working. Happens every time. Oh well. I thought sure it was over. I'll just wait some more. Well, didn't last long. Only a couple minutes. Maybe I should try to get out and finish roping that limb. Well, I got it tied, but my slip knot got hung up on a branch, and I think when I pull it, it'll pull it down. There's not much holding it up. All I have to do is pull forward and I'll be done. Look at that. I think the sun's up there. I'm not sure, but I think the sun's up there. But look at that sky. I might see the sun yet today. There's always a chance. One more branch to pull down and I'll be done for today. Yeah, the storm moved off to the east. Clear. I see some blue skies up there. And I can feel I can almost feel the heat of the sun. Almost, but not quite. Yeah, I can hear the thunder. Thunder's over there now to the east. All the east is getting the rain now. Might still be some rain in these clouds. So I better stop messing around and get this thing done. Yeah, but the majority of the rain's headed east. Okay, let's pull her down. Look before I yank it down. Oh, the limb came down, but the rest of that, I wonder if I wrapped a rope around that. I wonder if I could pull that over. Well, it's not raining no more, so let me give it a shot. See the cattle? They're down there eating now. Look at that dark sky now. The rain's over there now, to the east. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the rope around that if I can. I'll throw it from the other side, and then I can grab it on this side. Maybe I could pull that whole side down. Got the hard part done. Got the limbs down over here. The 3 limbs that were up there. I'll clean them up some other day. It's too wet to burn that thing anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can throw a rope behind that. If I can grab it on this side, then I can tie it off. I don't think I can throw it around the backside without it falling in, but if I can get it through that little crack there, if I can get it over that, yeah, then I can reach it from the other side, maybe. Won't know until I try. 5 p.m. It took me about 10 times to get it where I wanted it. I was hitting everywhere, missing. Yeah, finally I got it through that. You probably can't even see it. Yeah, I got it through that crack over there. I threw it from this side. Figured it would be easier. But it was pretty hard. But I got it eventually. I don't know what I'll be able to pull down if I can pull it down at all. Because when I pulled that branch off of there, it just broke right there. There's probably still some strength in that wood, but I'm going to try to pull it right through here. See if I can pull it. Well, he's pulled part of it down. If the rope don't break, I'll tie it to my tow hitch on the truck. Because I didn't need that big ladder. I can see the sun starting to shine through. That cloud's drifting past it. The dark one. Yeah. It's coming out. Good. It can watch me pull down the last part of this tree. Maybe it's just my imagination, but it always looks like it's greener after a rain. The grass, I mean. There's some logs over there. I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I'll do it today. Yeah, I might do it today. No, not today. The ground's too wet. I don't want to mark it up with the truck. And when I leave, I'm going to go out along here and try to keep away from it. Because there's a wet spot through there. That's high ground over here. So any water is going to run down this way. Yeah, there's already a puddle here. Well, all I got to do is hook up to the truck and pull it. There's the smaller pear tree. Here's the bigger pear tree. That's the one that has a few blossoms on it. And I can see the calves way down there. Way down there. And a few cows here and there. And here's the burning pot. I burnt all those branches. I don't know what day it was. 31st, I think. Now, what did I do yesterday? Oh, yesterday I put up that fence in front of the house. Yeah, and a gate across my driveway. Well, you know, I was going to cut these down with a chainsaw sometime this summer, but I got my old axe that I had in high school. It was just right size. It's not too. I mean, I bought a double bit back, a bigger one when I came back from the Navy, but that little one, when I was in high school, I cut a lot of trees down around the farm, just so they could grass grow better. Dad didn't like it because I'd cut them down and just leave them lay. I cut them down in summertime so the cattle could eat the leaves. We only had a few head back then from a milk cow. Yeah. Milk cow and a couple calves probably at a time. Yeah. Yeah, I remember cutting those down. I think I'm gonna cut these with an axe. Maybe it'll help me get back in shape too. Or not. I just wear my arms out. Yeah. Well, I can't waste time here. Let's go work on that tree. Reposition the truck, hook it up to that rope, and yank it. One more backing up. Maybe I can do this. Hold this and back up at the same time. I probably can't. Is it in reverse? Yeah. I see the rope. Am I centered? More or less. I hit it. Okay, if you ever wonder what that is, that dent there, I don't know if I was doing it. I'm not sure if it was the, I think it was the big trailer, 6 bale. I think my wife was pulling it, and I didn't have it locked down or something. It came off and ran into the truck and bent that. Yeah. That was my fault because I didn't have it clamped down right. Yeah. Oh well. Won't hurt nothing. Just appearance. It's about 5:30 now, I think. Hope they don't fall on my truck. I didn't think of that. Oh, maybe that knot will slip as I pull it forward. I couldn't pull anymore because that big limb, that little limb sticking up, got caught in the way. Yeah, I should have removed that first. Maybe I still can't. Let's see if I can pull that tighter. Give my truck some slack. That should give me enough room to clear the truck when it falls. I hope. I don't think that rope's strong enough to hold it. That's what I'm thinking. I think there's too much wood to break. Especially it's breaking in a curve, and it's going to be harder to break off it as a curve. Now, if I would have moved it up there, I could probably break that off. But I hate to ruin that rope, but I'm going to give it a try. Oh, there's the sun. I can feel it now. Here, let's dry this pasture out a little bit. Pasture is a little soggy. Well, I don't think I could pull that. I don't think it'll hurt my hitch, but that rope, I don't think that rope's strong enough. I just don't think. One way to find out. Since the sun's shining, I'm going to take a 360. South. West, of course. North. And east. All right, let's pull it and see what happens. Well, I'm just going to pull it and see if the rope holds. The rope's slipping. Oh, it's getting tight. Slipping again. It's cutting the wood. That's what I figured. Rope broke. Oh well, I tried. Unfortunately for me, it didn't break up there. How am I going to retrieve that now? I don't want to burn it up. It broke here somewhere. Broke right where it was wrapped underneath. Probably got cut by the metal right there. A short rope or something. Let's see if I can get that other one off the tree. Still plenty of rope left. I can see where it cut into the tree, but if I can loosen that there, nothing else, I'll just have to cut that off. At least I'll have this part. Let me see if I can climb up there. Maybe now I can use that ladder. Yeah, break out that long ladder. Came in useful after all. Trying to balance myself. That one's cut in. I might be able to get that one out. This one too, maybe. But first I got to untie it here. Whenever I make a slip knot, I always try a bowl in there, so because they're easy to get undone, no matter how tight they get. Well, I got it. That rope wasn't in there very tight there. It was hooked in here too, but I managed to get both sides out, so I got my rope back, most of it. Not sure if it's worth it. I'm going to need a chainsaw. That's a big piece of wood there. I need to saw them limbs off so I can manage that thing, because I got to get that up. Got to get the limbs cut up there. I have to bring the chainsaw here. And if I'm going to have the chainsaw to cut this stuff up, at least that one off. One already broke off, but it's pretty big. I need to cut it up. But if I'm going to bring the chainsaw, I wonder if it would pay or be worth the effort to slice it down the side here and slice it down the other side, and maybe even slice it along the bottom on this side. And then I ain't worried about the back side. I can't get up there anyway. But slice it down the side, both sides, as far as I can reach on the other side, and then cut it along here, or at least on this side here, this way, horizontal, and the other side horizontal. That way there'll be less to break, and I'll rope that again and I'll try pulling it down. But I gotta cut some wood here on this side and the bottom, and that side and the bottom. Wouldn't hurt to cut some of that too, if I can get a chainsaw up there. Well, better than it was. I'll have to wait till this dries out so I can burn it. It's pretty rotten anyway. There's the 3 limbs. There's the 2. One of them already broke off. That one broke off there. And the other big one is still up there, still attached. And with a big slab of wood. And this one here, that's the one that was up on that side. That broke off over there. Yeah, I'll cut them up so I can pot them up behind there. And I might have to cut that up too. That's probably pretty heavy. I gotta be careful. If I cut that limb off, the whole thing's gonna slide down the hill. I'll have to rope it to hold it together. Or maybe I'll take the, I don't know if I want to do that today. I'll do that when the ground's drier. But I'll tie a rope around it here, this limb, and I'll just drag it all over to here. Easier to cut up that way anyway. You can see all the stuff that fell off the very top. It was all blackened on the inside. I'm guessing from a lightning strike. I guess it's hollow all the way down. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm done out here today. Oh, well, I got most of it done. I wasn't even thinking about those top branches when I first came out here, but then later on, after I pushed all this stuff up, I said, why not cut them? Because once it starts burning, with all them branches up there, the weight's it's leaning that way anyway. That's why I want to try to break at least some of that. Like I said, slice it down that side as far as I could reach, then slice it down that side with the chainsaw. It's hollow, so it should be easy to cut. And then cut it on the bottom on that side, cut it on the bottom of that side, and if I can, I'll cut it on the bottom of this side. There'll still be a little bit of holding it up, probably on it, because I can't reach that high up with the chainsaw. But like I said, I need the chainsaw to cut this up, so I might as well try to bring that down again. Maybe even the same rope. Well, that's it for today then, out here. Yeah, when this tree was alive, it gave a lot of shade. The cattle were always hanging around underneath this thing. But then after it died, not so much. Yeah, once I do start burning that, as it burns, I'm going to have to push them logs in to get them to burn, unless the fire will spread out this way. I guess I'll find that out when I get ready to burn it. I'm in no hurry to burn it now. Main thing, I got it down. Still got a limb over there. I wonder if I can reach that. Got it. Yeah. If I could save that crown there, that top there, that'll be my souvenir. I think there's a knot on the very top. Yeah. There's something up there. Okay. Let's go home. Well, you can see where my rope started there, and as I pulled it, it cut in till about there. Yeah. I can still see it. I can see daylight through there. That's where the rope ended. I'm surprised I wasn't able to pull that off. Yeah. Oh well. Maybe next time. I got it. I just walked down there and pulled it off. It's laying right there in a couple pieces. Okay, 6 p.m. It's time to go home. Got another hour or more before the sun goes down. Hope I don't make too many tracks getting out of here. Ground's pretty wet. I'm gonna back out along the creek. There's this high ground there. I'll be back someday when it's drier. Like I said, I got the important part done. It's drier on this side. Take a look at the creek bed. I don't want to get too close, and I don't want to get too far away either. Maneuver it just right. I bet there aren't any cattle in here right now. There's the water flowing. Yeah. Rain helped it flow a little bit better. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I hit the culvert back there. What time to turn yet? That white plastic, that's the neighbor's plastic. He wraps his bales up. He's upstream. I guess some of them get out of control. Let's see. Where's that thing at? I think I'm making it now. Okay. That's the bridge. We'll reposition myself. Oh, maybe I'll make it. I could move these things with the blade. I'll have to use a different. I'll have to use a chain and run a chain through them, and then that box. I guess I'm going to have to pile that up and burn it somewhere. Hey, I could burn it with that. Yeah, I'll burn it with that tree that I just worked on. Yeah. There's some nails and bolts, but that's okay if it's down there. Yeah, I won't hurt nothing. I don't think I'll drive too close to there anyway. Anyway. That's where I worked today, on that dead tree. It's not quite ready for burning yet. I got to cut some more limbs up. I'm gonna try to cut more of that trunk down if I can. Cut it and break it. Okay, let's drive out of here. I'll leave it in four-wheel drive till I get on the road. There's a wet spot. I'll go around it. Yeah, I'll go around it. I think I can make that. I had to use an old fence post and landed by that tree and chain it because the wind kept blowing it around. Let's see if I can squeeze through here. I'm gonna miss that mirror. Barely. I got a feeling that hole one of these days. I hit something. I hit that post. I thought I missed it. Huh. Maybe when I fell in that hole, it tilted the truck. I gotta check for damage now. Yeah, the tire just scraped that short 2x4 at the bottom. That's all that did. That didn't hurt nothing. There's no nails in it. Oh, there's none that can hit the tire. Look, it's just close the gates now. Gates are closed. It won't be long, that tree will be burnt down. And all that blocks at the bottom of it too. Looks nice in this light. Grass is green. Got some rain on it today. Alright, let's go home. I've done enough today. Oh, I gotta take it out of four-wheel drive once I get past this mud hole. Okay. Let's head to the house. Take picture of the house. I don't know why I keep doing it. It don't change much, except for the flowering trees. Water on the road from the rain. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I could probably Unless it rains, I could feed hay tomorrow. They could probably use it. More so out in the big pasture. But they got grass too now. Where's that post I put it in here yesterday? Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's not in the way. It's not in the way. How far back can I go? That's far enough. Oh, sun's bright. Let's check the mail, see if I got anything. I'm right behind you, boy. You got that itch? His hair's growing back. But he still scratches. Yeah, it looks like they got enough hay. Well, because they got more grass to eat. So maybe I won't feed them tomorrow. I might drive out to the big pasture just to see how much they got. But if I feed them out there, I'll feed them here. But I'd like to have them clean that up first before I feed them here again. I won't feed them here on this side. I'll feed them down there by the gate. Down by the pond. Or up the hill from the pond. It looks nice. Everybody's comfortable. Wind's nice from the south. It's north. That's west. And that's south. Okay. I really don't feel like giving that water. He had plenty of water in there this morning, so I think he's okay for another day. I might regret this. Balance myself. That's better. I hurt my neck looking sideways. Whether I feed hay or not, I'm going to put this bale sprayer on tomorrow. And I'm going to move those 2 bales to the barn. And I'll probably go out and give them some hay. Yeah. Unless it's raining. I'll check the forecast for tomorrow, see if it's going to rain. But if it don't rain, I'll move those bales into the barn, and then I'll feed 2 out at the big pasture, and then I'll bring 1 back here, feed them here. And then I'm going to open that gate over there, or this one or the other. Test my fences. Let them come here and eat some of this stuff. Cat? She's drinking it out of the puddle of water. I did see a cat today. I don't know if it was her. I thought it was her, but when I went to pet her or see what was wrong with her, she ran away. I think it was I might have been another cat. It was in there. I even gave her water. She ran. She didn't really run away. She ran. She jumped down between the styrofoam and the. There's a, what do you call that? Spa thing in there. I wonder if that's maybe that other cat that looks just like her. Maybe she was in there. Maybe she's having kittens too. I can't get in there to check. I put food and water in there for her, for whichever cat that was. If she don't have a big belly, she had kittens somewhere. Yeah, I'll go see if anybody's eating the food. Yeah, when I looked, she was laying underneath the rubble that's in there. That was laying on top of the roof. She was underneath it, or a cat was underneath it, a gray cat. She had a bloody nose, so I thought that was her. She had kittens there, but after it ran away, I didn't see no kittens. So I don't know what the cat was doing in there, if that was her or not. Let's go see if she's pregnant. I don't think she's got a big belly no more. Where's your kittens? Huh? She had kittens. Question is, where did she have them? I don't think it was her this morning. Why would she run away like that? I think it was the other cat. I guess I'll be hunting for kittens now. Or wait until I hear them. I hope nothing ate them. Where's your kittens? Yeah, her belly's gone. Oh, he got up, the Red Bull. Yeah, I still got plenty of hay, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to give him another one. I think this has been rained on twice. Oh, yeah, let's go check the rain gauge, since I'm thinking about it. Kitten? Okay, cat I mean. Where's your kittens at? That's good hope. Good to be home. I like my place here. Got everything I need. And one of these days I'll clean this mess up. Water in the ditch again. There's my shadow, way out there. Yeah, getting late. Sun's getting low. Oh, squirrel! Hey, squirrel! I saw you. You're far from a tree. There's a walnut there. There he goes. Hey, squirrely! He ran across my head. Look at that! Look at him go. Which tree did you use? Oh, he's at that big tree now. There's walnuts along here, so he's probably collecting some walnuts. I don't know if it's just my preference, but everything looks better in the afternoon. It doesn't really get morning, there's so much glare coming on. Hey kitty, where's your babies? I gotta find your babies. Yeah, I guess when I hear them meowing, that's when I'll know where they're at. But every time I try to, when she had them last time, and other cats too, my wife's cats. Every time they had kittens, and you find them, and you try to play with them, next time you come around, they moved them. So it's best not to touch them until their eyes open. Which is about 9 days, according to what I remember as a kid. 9 days before their eyes open. What's that down there? What is all that? Some limbs? Must be some limbs that fell off a tree or something. Right down in there. There's like 1, 2, or maybe they're bare spots from when I sprayed the weeds last year. I don't know. Yeah, there's a log. There's a log there that I kept spraying. It's all rotten now. So I got tired of. Yeah, I sprayed those logs too. So maybe that's what I did. There was something there and I sprayed weed killer. Yeah, I don't feel like going checking the bull. I checked him this morning. Every time I go there, he starts moving. Okay. You gonna show me your kittens or what? Or do I have to hunt for them? I think that Red Bull did real good here when he grows up. He'll be 2 years old next spring. So I think he's a yearling now. I think he's born around March 11 or something like that. 2025. Who's that over here? Huh? Picking all the good stuff underneath the fence, huh? Yeah. You better give me some calves from these 3. I guess it was your uncle? No. Yeah. No. Great uncle. Your mama cow's first calf. No, your mama cow's 5th calf. 5th? Does that say right? 5th? Yeah, 5th. And the bull in the barn, he's a year older than you, and he was from mama. Had been that was your sister who had him. That'd be your nephew. Huh. I didn't do it that way. He's your nephew, but he's a year older than you. He couldn't make any calves, so it's up to you now. And if you can't do it, I'm hoping he can. Somebody give me some calves from these 3 cows. Yeah, I'll move them bales tomorrow. Whether I feed, I'll probably feed hay tomorrow. Right. And I'm gonna put those bales in the barn, and then I'm gonna close my gate, and I'll let the cattle. There's a cat. I see. Looking at it. I'll let them come in here and eat what they want. They can eat over there, up back in there, and a little bit through here. Oh, look at him. He laid down. You got a good spot there. Got a spotlight on you. Where's your kittens, cat? Huh? This morning I saw a cat, a gray cat with a bloody nose sitting right there. And as soon as I got close, she took off. She went down in there, because I would have seen her go out this way. She was in here the other day, so I'm thinking that she might have kittens down in there. But I can't access that. I can't open the windows. They're over that way. I'm gonna see if I can. Maybe I can open those over there. The neighbor's cat down by the pond. Yeah. I guess I got done eating. It just saw me. They don't care. Wish I knew where the cat had her babies. My cat. What? You're following me around again. You don't have no belly no more, so what'd you do with your babies? Where are your babies? I haven't heard them. I looked this morning. I couldn't find them. I looked in the barn. Where did you have them? I looked on the back porch this morning. I didn't look this afternoon. There's 2 dog houses there, plus that little house I made for her on top of the table out of cushions. She must have found a good place. The only place I can think of is in there this morning. And I noticed I went up, I can look in that window, those windows are broken. And the spa that's in there, it's supposed to have a wooden, just like this, a redwood thing, but there's 2 big empty space under there, so she could actually go underneath the spa and that kitten's there. So if she's got them, I can't find them, that's probably where they're at. I'll have to keep a watch on her, see if she goes in there. She was in there yesterday. That surprised me. Maybe that's why. 7:06 p.m. Sun's at the tops of the trees already. There's a band of clouds up there at the top. Real thin. Well, what did you have? She got a little belly, but nothing compared to what she had yesterday. I don't know. Hope something didn't eat them. Well, that's about it. The end of my day. At least the sun came out toward the end. Got some work done, got rained on. A cat had kitten somewhere. Jump. But I don't know where. Yeah, she don't have the big belly she had yesterday. So she had them someplace. And if that was her there in there this morning, why did she run away when I tried to pet her? Cause look, I thought it was her. It may have been her. Maybe she was just startled since she just had kittens. And her mouth was bloody. The nose. Was that you? No, it wasn't. It was a different cat. Because that cat had white around its nose. Yeah, you don't have white on your nose. Let me see. Yeah, you don't have no white on your nose. Uh-huh. So it wasn't you, it was another cat. Huh. I gotta go inside now. Nothing left for me to do outside. Oh, that's it for today. Another day done. Oh, it's getting dark. Sun just went down. It's around 7:15 right now. But it's still around 68 degrees. More or less. Wind's still blowing strong. I knew where she had her kittens. I'm still thinking she had them in. I've been wondering. The cat that I saw this morning, she had a white around her nose, or it had a white around her nose, but it was hiding underneath those wood in that spa house gazebo thing. And I thought that was my cat who had kittens, because she had blood on her nose. The cat had blood on its nose. My cat don't have a white nose. It was gray. So I'm wondering if that was another cat, maybe like a male cat that ate her kittens. Maybe that's where she had her kittens, and that's where this cat found her. Because my cat was in there yesterday. I saw her in there yesterday. That's the first time I seen her inside there. So I don't know. I really don't know what happened to her kittens. She could have just had a very good hiding place, and she didn't sleep on the back porch last night, so she had her kittens someplace. I'll wait and see what she does. Maybe I'll find them eventually, or maybe never. Don't know. It's a mystery. Look at the clouds. They're getting pinkish. That's the end of my day. Let's end it here. Still looking for those kittens. Still can't find them. Look at the clouds. Nothing at the sunset. Not much over afterglow there. There's some over here. Making the water turn brownish. Now I can't find my cat. She must be with her kittens, wherever they are. Yeah, there's no afterglow where the sun went down. But to the south. Wow. There's some nice colors up there. All the way over to there. My gosh. Look at that, all the way right back here all the way across to the east. There's some of my lemongrass. Come May, I'll be weather's above 65 degrees, soil temperature. I mean, I'll start transplanting these in May. No sunset afterglow much, except for over here. Ooh-wee. I hear geese. I hear you. There they are. They're flying low. Oh, they're going back. They turned and going back the way they came.